Welcome, young scientists, to an exciting new adventure. This year, we're stepping into the investigative world of science, where we move beyond just reading books to actively exploring the mysteries around us. Are you ready to spark your curiosity and find out how the world really works? Think back to our journey so far. In grade 6, we learned that science begins with wonder, asking simple why and how questions. Then, in grade 7, we discovered that science is always evolving, where every answer leads to even deeper questions. Now, we're ready for the next big step. In grade 8, our focus shifts. We aren't just here to learn facts from a page. We want to learn how to find new facts for ourselves. This is the heart of investigation, where your observations turn into real scientific knowledge. How do we investigate? It's a step-by-step process. We start by asking focused questions, then design simple experiments to find the answers. After observing carefully, we learn to explain our findings clearly to the world. To be a great investigator, you need a special balance. You must stay grounded in what you see while letting your creative thinking explore new possibilities. This balance between the real world and your imagination is where the best science happens. Look at the bottom of your left-hand pages, and you'll see the root. This symbol represents our foundation, staying connected to our environment, our heritage, and the traditions that keep us grounded in reality. It's the starting point for every careful observation. On the right-hand pages, you'll find the kite soaring high. This reminds us that curiosity must take flight to explore the unknown. Don't be afraid to let your ideas reach for new horizons as you investigate the puzzles of our world. Our adventure this year is massive. We will travel from the world of tiny microbes that we can't see with our eyes to the planet-wide challenges we simply cannot ignore. It's a journey that covers the very small and the very large. We start by zooming into a single drop of water to find microbes. Some are invisible helpers that help us digest food, while others are harmful organisms that cause infections. Understanding them is our first investigative puzzle. Next, we investigate how our bodies stay healthy. We will explore the roles of nutritious food, exercise, and medicines. We'll even find out how vaccines help us fight off those harmful microbes we just talked about. Science is also in the machines we use every day. We'll study electric current, specifically its heating effect that keeps us warm, and its magnetic effect that makes motors run. It's amazing how one force does so much work. But what makes things move or stop? We will study forces, the things that speed up or slow down objects, and pressure. We'll even see how pressure differences create everything from a gentle breeze to a powerful cyclone. To understand pressure, we have to look even closer at the particles that make up everything. We'll classify matter into elements, compounds, and mixtures, and see how particles move freely in gases but stay still in solids. Then, we enter the world of light. We'll explore reflection off mirrors and refraction through lenses. We'll even use these ideas to explain why the moon has such beautiful phases in our night sky. Finally, we'll look at ecosystems, the complex web of relationships between all living beings and their environment. From the tiniest insect to the largest whale, everything is connected in a delicate balance that supports life on Earth. Now that we know our roadmap, it's time to learn the actual tools of the trade. In this part, we'll see how a systematic investigation can help us solve real-world puzzles right in our own homes. Why is Earth so special? It's because our planet is just right for life. We are at the perfect distance from the sun for liquid water to exist, and we have a protective atmosphere that gives us oxygen. But our planet faces a challenge. Human activities are causing small changes in Earth's temperature, which can disrupt climate patterns. Understanding these changes is one of the most important investigations we can ever do. We are the ones influencing the climate, but we are also the ones who can find solutions. By using observation and measurement, we can use science to protect the delicate balance that life depends on. Science is our guide. You don't need a fancy laboratory to be a scientist. Science is everywhere. Even your kitchen is a wonderful place to start asking, what happens if? Let's use it to solve a very tasty mystery. Have you ever noticed how a puri puffs up like a balloon in hot oil? And why is one side always thinner than the other? This simple, everyday observation is a perfect puzzle for a young scientific investigator. Step 1 is to ask a focused, scientific question. Instead of just wondering why, we ask, what different things might change the way a puri puffs? This gives our investigation a clear direction. Next, we identify variables. These are the things we can change or control, like the thickness of the dough, the type of flour, or even the temperature of the oil. Which one will you test first? We also need to decide what we will observe or measure. Will the puri puff up at all? How many seconds does it take? These observations provide the evidence we need to find our answers. For a fair test, remember to change only one thing at a time. If you want to test oil temperature, keep the dough thickness and flour exactly the same. This is the heart of a controlled experiment. Always keep notes of everything you see, smell, or hear. And don't stop after one test. Your results will often lead to new questions, like, does dough stored in the fridge work differently? This is the nature of science. It's a circular, ongoing journey. Every discovery leads to a new mystery. So grab your curiosity and stay grounded in your observations. Happy investigating! For more stuff, visit our website given in the description. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, do subscribe, like, share, and comment below.